What about the light? The light. We have to wait until everybody watching and can tell us if the light is good. Oh, what's that? What's that? I have to push it back. Where is it?
No, put it back.
That's like a my face. Wait, it's still alive.
Push it
Let's
back.
see who the first person is gonna be that comes on our live tonight. Let's just wait and see. Oh my god. Alright, let me share the link because I know it's maybe notifying me. In the meantime, while we're waiting, what I'll do is go on. Sunshine is the first person! And who is that? Liana. Sorry, I late. Liana, you're not late. We just turned the live on, girl. And Sister Marie. Oh, yes, are early. Yes, you are early. You're early. You're early. So we have Tanya, Liana, and Sister Mary. All right. So, guys, you have to tell me if the lighting is good. I think it's good because it look the same way. Yeah, let me know if the lighting is good. As soon as you come on in, you know what to do, guys. Early birds, you know what to do. Share the link if it pops up. All right. Share the link. I'm just double checking to see if the link pops up. I was waiting for you. Sunshine, guess what? Congratulations. You're the first one tonight that log on. You're the first one that I see popped up. Okay, here we go. 3 people watching the live. Here we go. So let's share. 3 people watching the live. Sorry, I gotta turn my phone down. I gotta turn my ringer down. During this time, nobody should be calling me. Let's see. Let's share. Let's share. That's the first thing I'm gonna do is to share. Okay. Share it and send it on to Claudia as usual because you know. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the group. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do here. And let's do we are live. So we can't write this until we actually come on live, okay, guys? I'm done with your system for real. What's this, Sister Marie? We are not that late. We were even what 6 minutes. We were not even 6 minutes late. And you know who want to come in late to make an entrance? I would have been here like 5 minutes too. I'm not gonna lie. But she's in charge tonight. Wait, before I do that,
I'm not really in charge.
I'm gonna introduce.
I'm not really.
I want to say thank you guys for coming back to List Their Vlogs to watch our live stream. I appreciate you guys for checking in. All right. And you guys know the routine. As soon as you come in, share the live. You could comment and tell me where you guys are watching me from. In case you guys are watching overseas or anywhere, just let me know. Tonight is gonna be an interesting one. For some reason, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I make a promise to Lily that I'm going to answer her questions, according to her juicy questions. And she got some little rules that she'll introduce this and she'll tell you all about it. It's all up to her. But I just want to welcome everybody that came in and log on. I don't want to miss anybody. We have Corona Wilson watching from Jamaica. Thank you so much for logging on and come on in. We're going to talk together. As I said, Liesta most likely is in charge of this live. I'm going to be here reading the comments. I'm going to be answering the questions, but she's going to explain what this live is about because each week that we come, we want to come with a topic and she'll tell you guys how you could interact. What else? No?
I'm just doing the segment part.
Okay, she's doing the segment part, which actually is from the beginning. But before I hand it over to her, I told you guys that each week we are going to have a category or a subject. We did math. I don't remember some of them, you know. We did science, I think it was. We did religious education last week. But I have to say this, that I noticed, because I did religious education last week, that some people really like it and they're interested. And so I decided I'm going to do another religious education question this week. All right. So Liasta is going to write the question down
Thank you.
All right, she's going to write the
Thank
question
you,
down.
Tanya. She likes my hairstyle.
Okay, Sunshine said, Lily, I like your hairstyle. Okay, so yes, nice hairstyle. So she's going to write the question in the comment box right here. And then, of course, the first person to answer, are you going to write it from your phone?
I'm gonna just write the question in the chat.
In the chat right there? Oh, from your phone. Okay. All right. And so, the persons that participate last week, I appreciate you guys for participating. Thank you very much. Yes, and the gift, if you still have not received yours, it is still available and you will still get it. Just don't let me forget, okay? If you win, just remind me. Please just remind me. There's so much things going on. But let me do this segment and kind of get out of the way and prepare myself for these juicy questions. God, it's scary. It is kind of scary because I don't know which questions she's going to ask, but I told myself that I'm going to answer them. All right. So let's begin.
Like 13 questions. Not a lot, guys.
13.
Not a lot.
Oh my God.
Okay, so basically,
wait. Let me do the category first, which is one that we're gonna do religious education. So get your phone ready to write the question. It's short, so it won't be a long question that you have to write. I just want to hit the send button to send out this. We are live.
We are on live. We are live.
We are on. We are live. We are on live.
We are live.
We are live. Thank you.
You guys, did you have any questions for us in the meantime?
Oh, before we start.
Before we start.
I think they want us to start. I think they want us to start. They want to know what this is all about. All right, so I send the link out.
We changed the location, by the way. I'm in mommy's room.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be different place. I tried to go up to her room, but she didn't want me. She didn't want me to. And downstairs, we kind of feel more comfortable right here, especially on a Wednesday night. Of course, as soon as we finish, I'm gonna take this off, get in my night. All right. So the question goes like this. And the subject is religious education. Get yourself ready. Some people might know it off the top of their head. Listen to the words that I'm going to be saying, okay? Because I don't want later on somebody say, I did get it right. And, okay, Paul, thank you for coming. You're watching from Orangefield. Okay, cool. And that's in Jamaica. All right, religious education. We are back on religious education. The question goes, who were the first apostles? Who were the first, no, listen to the question. Who were the first apostles, with an S, apostles, right? Called to follow Jesus. Call to follow Jesus. Hurry up and hit the send button. Call to follow Jesus. There it is, popped up. Who were the first apostles called to follow Jesus? All right. So we're gonna come back to that. As we go along, we'll see the comment come in. And so at this time, my special guest with me tonight, as I told you guys when I was doing my live, is that I'm gonna be having my mom on my live, and more likely it's gonna be like maybe on a Sunday, because I have some interesting questions for my mom as well, especially when she was growing up as a young girl. I love to ask her these. I love to put my mom on the spot. I love to not make fun of mommy, but like I want to see how much she know, especially in this century. So I'm always talking to her. So I think our live would be interested if I get her on it. And that would be like maybe on a Sunday evening. But on Wednesdays I could have different guests or guest speaker. I mean guests guesses. I'm gonna say guesses. So for right now it's me and Leaster. I don't know in the future who may be appearing on our live on a Wednesday night or on a Sunday night or on another night if I have to change the night. All right. So the question is there. I don't see it, Leaster. Did you hit send? I don't see your question.
Apostles.
I don't see the question.
It's there.
Where?
I don't know why it's not there, but it's here.
But I don't see it here. See, that's the thing. We want to make sure it's showing in the comment. Want to make sure it's showing in the comment section. Okay. You could also pin the question. That's what I want to do. Hi, Janika. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, Peter Gay. Divine. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, Terrian. I think it's a little bit slow because Leaster did type the question in and it didn't really pop up as yet. I didn't see Leaster. So now she's going to type it again. Who were the first apostles called to follow Jesus? That is the question. Apostles, the apostles not spelled correctly. APOS. Okay, called. No, not called. Yeah, called to follow Jesus. Apostles. Capital J for Jesus. We have to honor God, we have to honor Jesus. You gotta get that capital J. Very funny when it come on to that. Capital J for Jesus. Capital J for Jesus.
I change my name.
Oh, work with the name you see. Okay, Peter Chin. Peter Chin. All right. Maybe it's her intent. I don't know what you meant by that, Liana. All right. So I'm gonna pin so it's pinned. The question is pinned right there. It says, "Who were the first apostles called to follow Jesus?" And so, apostle or disciples. Second request by me. Okay. So, it's apostles. Apostles. I guess back in the days they call them apostles too. They're disciples. Yes, it could be either one, apostles or disciples. Apostles or disciples. Yeah, everybody want to know. Okay, we'll say instead of apostles, we'll say disciples, because apostle and disciples, I think, is the same, right, guys? I think so, right? So I saw first person came in. I saw Terrian say Simon Peter and his brother. I need the names. Like I need 2 names, just the name, not the brothers or the sisters or the uncle or I need 2 names. 2 names. All right. Liana say Noah. No, Liana. Noah was the ark. Okay. Yes, it's showing. Okay, what is showing, Sunshine? Simon and Peter. I can't tell you if it's yes or it's no as yet. You might have got one right, Terrian. You might still need to do a little bit more research. Not the same. Matthew and Mark, no Marie. So I know these guys are not Googling it, which is good. You guys are coming from what you have studied. Apostles came after. Okay, so let's use disciples. We're going to talk disciples because they were disciples. So there were 2. Peter Chin say Mark. No, I'm gonna say when you guys are incorrect, no one got the correct answer because you have to answer both, but someone got one of the name correct. I could say that. I don't know nothing about religious education because I ain't get that topic yet. All right. So Andrew and Simon.
Jackie says hi, good night.
Simon Peter? Is Simon Peter the same person? Simon Peter, right? Simon Peter is the same person. All right, I'm not going to give the answer yet. You said apostle. Apostle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apostle to me and disciples were the same, but we're going to use disciples because most people know them as disciples in the Bible. All right? Peter, Bartholomew? No, that's correct. Simon and John. Philip. So I'm going to come back to this category or this segment and let you guys know. So at this time, I'm going to hand over to...
I'm nervous. Okay.
I'm the one who's supposed to be nervous.
I'm nervous.
You're not nervous. You have juicy questions. The people that want to hear, they want to hear their question. They want to hear how to interact too. So I'm going to hand over to Lily and she'll take it from here.
Okay. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Hi guys, it's me, Leaster, also go by Lily. Anyway, what we're doing tonight, I'm gonna ask my mother juicy questions or questions that I've been wanting to ask her or questions that daughters don't really like to ask their mothers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be asking.
There's no question off the limit that you can't answer. So, you know that. You're the one who think TMI. If I say we're talking about things and something come, I'm like, Leaster, such a mommy, that's TMI. No, I don't want to hear that. No.
Yeah.
You should be able to. There's no word that you can say, and no disrespectful word though. No, like those are off limits. Okay. All right. Tisha, Peter, and Andrew. Okay. Paul says Simon Peter is the same person. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Peter and Andrew. Thomas the Apostle. Peter and Andrew. I saw Peter and Andre. Oh, Peter and Andrew. Okay, I'm reading up. James and Peter. Okay, so Peter and James is not the same person. They're two different people, right? All right, I'm going to tell you guys. Matthias. Peter Chin, where do you get these names from? Matthias. Bartholomew. I know it's in the Bible. But all right, so let's go to the juicy question. So are we just going to go through the question? Like explain to them what we're going to do.
Okay, like, basically I'm going to ask the questions, and she's going to answer them. And you guys are able to interact by, giving your reaction to the questions and to her answer, basically.
Okay, so they're not allowed to ask questions.
You can also ask questions if you'd like to, suggest.
They can suggest
any questions for me to ask. I'll answer as well.
Okay, so you're going to have to read the comment too. So you have to take a break in between, like 1 or 2 questions.
Like every
because you have what 10 or
every I have 13 questions. So maybe like every 6 questions, every 2 questions.
Okay,
it depends.
All right.
But are you ready to get into this?
I'm ready. Bring it on. Listen, guys. There's no questions off limit that you cannot ask me. Doesn't mean that I'm going to voluntarily give you all the answers that you need.
Yeah, honestly, I don't have to have all the answers.
Like, okay, guys, so get that.
If you feel like you don't need to answer, you could say plead the fifth.
Yes, I'm going to plead the fifth. And in America, pleading the fifth means I do not have to answer the question.
Or you could say no comment.
Or no comment. Okay. So I'm willing to see some people come on in. Vlog by WD families in the house. Hey, girl. Thank you for always checking in. We're here talking about juicy questions my daughter want to ask me. So I'm so ready for these questions. But I want to make sure that is the vibe. Okay, no problem. All right, let me see. Peter Chin. What are you laughing about, Peter Chin? You don't know your Bible. Oh, you don't know. No, I know those guys that you're talking about is in the Bible. No, I know they're in the Bible. All right. Sunshine, Peter Chin, me like how you know names in the Bible, right?
So shade, guys.
I know. Totally shade going on. Tell you the easy at all. How you so cute. Brown man, thank you. Is it for me or is it for Lily? Anyway, plead the fifth like in White.
Wildin' Out.
Wildin' Out? I don't know that. I don't know that show.
That's a show on MTV.
Is that what it means? No? Like plead the fifth, Wildin' Out?
No, Wildin' Out is a show.
So explain to me, Anna, that's not what it means.
No, she's saying it right. Okay, there's a segment in the show and they have games that they play. Mm-hmm. And then they have this segment called Plead the Fifth. And people come and say things that they don't want to talk about, so they can plead the fifth.
Okay, so they don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you, Lisa. Oh, thank you, Brown man. Anyway, Leah said yes. Let's go into the questions.
About time. Okay.
Yes, please. I'm excited. I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Oh my God. We're going to come back to that question that I threw out there, the religious education. Yes, Lily, educate her. Oh, Liana, please, girl.
Okay. Drum roll. Okay. So the first question is...
Yes. You see? I'm telling you, she's the one who thinks these questions, it's TMI. That's why you have to ask them. And I'm glad you're asking them publicly.
Right, the first question... Oh my God. Okay. The first question is, when did you lose your virginity and to whom?
Okay. All right. I'm going to be...
And you have 2 minutes for me, 2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes?
One minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going into too much detail. When did I lose my virginity? At what age? Okay, I can definitely tell you guys. I'm not going to tell you who I lose my virginity to. I am not saying that. Okay. I'm going to tell you. I'm not afraid to say it. I was 17.
Okay.
I was 17 years old. But I'm not telling you guys
to who.
I plead the fifth on that one.
Okay, was it your first love?
The question you asked was
it the first?
I thought the question was answered and then you move on to the other question.
Okay, but let's talk about this though.
Briefly though. Briefly.
You were 17, right? And how old were you when you came to America? Let's put 2 and 2 together, guys.
I was 18. I wasn't 18 yet. I was not 18 yet. I came here in August, just before I turned 18 in October.
So you came.
So I was 17.
Okay, so it was in Jamaica then.
I was 17 when I
So
came
it was in
here.
Jamaica, guys.
I don't know if I should say it's in
It's in
Jamaica or
Jamaica.
where, but I was 17 and I'm
Alright.
not gonna say to who.
Alright.
I
Next
plead the fifth
question.
on the second part of that question.
Next.
Wait, let's go. Let's make sure we're not missing any comment because
No,
somebody
we're
might have a
just
question.
talking about like the religious education.
Okay.
You guys can also interact about these questions. Do you think I should answer these questions or not? Tell me.
Go ahead, ask
Or
me
do you
any
think
question.
she should answer the question?
No, I don't have to. There's some question that I might not answer, but there's some question that I will. Lily, you answer.
No, this is not for me. This is for my mother.
Liana, you're right? Okay. Bomb fifth? What does that mean? Bomb fifth. Okay, Lisa Joshua said, what's wrong with you? Lisa Joshua said, what's wrong with you? Hi, Joshie.
Hi, Joshie.
Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. Have you ever had an abortion? Have you?
No. Honestly, I am really going to be honest. Like, if I didn't feel like answering, I would say no, I don't want to. No, I've not had an abortion.
So you haven't?
No, but I had miscarriages.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Yes, I have miscarriages.
What are your thoughts?
I didn't willingly go and.
What are your thoughts on abortion? No.
But like, isn't it like one question?
Well, come on, we gotta talk about this. We gotta spice it up.
Well, what are my thoughts on abortion?
Yeah, are you against it? Are you?
I'm like right in the middle. I'm gonna tell you why I'm right in the middle. And this is something that I thought about. I'm not like educated enough to give my advice. So basically, but this is just my opinion. Yeah, this is just my opinion because I haven't done any research or anything. What Tracy mean by lies? No lies, she said, mommy. No, I'm not lying. Like I'm not telling any lie. Yeah, of course you can't tell no lie. No, if I find that I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna plead the fifth and don't answer the question. Yeah. But no, I've never done an abortion, which is nobody's personal business anyway. But I feel like answering it. So are you for and are you against abortion? Well, that's the thing about it. I'm not really for it or against it. I don't have to be. And the reason why I said that because if someone gets raped, if someone get raped, especially if it's a young child, I may be, and I know maybe Christians are gonna come at me for this, or if you were molested by family members, got pregnant. Yeah. You know, maybe, it depends on the situation, as Janika said. I think I'm not going to have my little girl bring a child, especially for a family member, or if they got raped, or even an adult got raped, and you should have the choice to say, okay, I don't want to bring this child. But then on the other hand, no, I don't believe in abortion because you're given that child. They give you the option if you want to show that comment. It show the comment? Like, I do. No, I'm talking about like rape, for example. And so it told me if you want to hide it or if you want to show it. I just showed it. Oh, okay. So maybe rape is like off the topic that YouTube might not want us to talk about. But if you get molested, let's say the word molest instead of rape, because YouTube is blocking our comment when you type in rape. But thanks, Peter Gay. She said she agreed. And I'm really putting myself in the situation where I have little nieces. Leaster is basically an adult right now. And if I have small nieces and they got molested and, these 9 or 10 or 12-year-old child got pregnant and they're at a certain age and, if abortion is an option, then maybe yes. But but if I have like I don't feel like an adult who have a spouse next to them or even an adult person should just go get pregnant and I'm just going to abort it. I don't believe in that part of abortion. As a Christian, I really should not believe in abortion, period. But for me, I'm going to really explain to you how I feel knowing that I have a daughter. And if she was molested at a young age and got pregnant, what in my head I'm going to do. I'm sorry. Thank God I'm never going to be in that situation again because you're now a young adult. Make decisions for yourself. You're on your own. And even still, I'm a little too young to have a child right now. Yes, you are. Waiting till I graduate college, guys. We're not going to talk about that. It's about juicy questions now. Yes. Okay. Let's make sure we see the question. We're going to show them. I'm going to show them. I don't know what YouTube is doing, why they're asking if we should show our... What if they like... Block
Like
them,
to take off. No, what if they say when you're ready to post the video? What if they restrict it?
but they wouldn't give you the option.
Oh wait, but the live comments don't show
The
video.
live comments don't show; they all disappear afterwards. But it's good that we. That's why I need to see them from now. You can't really say because you're not in the situation.
Yeah, I
And that's
agree.
what I said. When you're not in the situation, you can't say because even adults, if you're not financially stable, it's not good to bring children into the world, like especially
Yeah.
this kind of world, this pandemical world that we're living in right now. But it's not for me to say. As I said, as Terrian said, you're not in the situation. Okay, so Liana, your comment was hidden. I can't see it. It was deleted. Uh Paulette, thank you for joining. Paulette
Hi.
Jeffers. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. You said you agree. You agree with the comment that I made, right? If your niece got molested, we're going to jump him. We're gonna jump him. Liada, you hopefully you stay home, girl. No, definitely. Nothing is gonna go wrong with you, girl. You're not gonna get molested. The blood of Jesus. All right. You have to be physically be in the situation to each his own. Yes, and I agree with that. You have to be in the situation because and another thing too, which I didn't mention, even if you're an adult, married, and you're stable financially, you go to the doctor. And this is interesting too. I want to know what you guys' opinion is.
Yes,
And you go to the doctor.
Can we get to that?
Yeah, let me just put it out there though. You get to the doctor, they take a test, and they said you're gonna have a disabled child. Do you abort that child? Because at a certain time you can't abort a child. I think I don't know the number.
At a certain amount of months?
Yes, you can't
Yeah.
abort a child. It's too
Yeah.
far. But if they see that a child is uh if they see that a child is let's say if the pregnancy is young enough and the child is disabled, would you abort that child? That's up to the parents to decide. Okay,
Yeah,
can I really live with a child disabled? So the question that you throw is, have I had an abortion? Do I believe in it? What do I think about it? No, I've never had one. I've had miscarriages, before I had you and after I had you. I had miscarriage either one way
You
or
had a
the other.
miscarriage after me?
Yes, I did. You just knowing that?
When?
Like, I did. Yes.
When?
That's all you need to know is I did.
When? How old was I?
Yeah, so can we talk about this after?
No, but
I
you put
don't
it out
remember.
there.
Like, I don't
You put it
remember
out
that.
there already.
I don't remember that. We'll talk about it since you never know. I thought you knew. I had and I'm
We
not
had
afraid to talk
one
about it.
before
I had a
me.
miscarriage.
And he had
I
one
was
before
4 months
me.
pregnant. That's with a boy. I had a
Yeah, I know
miscarriage.
that.
I had what was it? You came prematurely.
Yeah.
And I had a baby that went in my tube.
Was that before or after me?
I think the one that went in my tube was before you. Okay, so
Yeah.
it was before you. So yeah, I had yeah. Well, yes, it's getting personal.
Okay, next
Hold on one
question.
second.
She'll be back.
Okay. No, I had to press my have to keep this recording in case YouTube decided gonna just take me off. Just take this video off. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so the next question is
Yes. I'm on the hot seat.
Since you spoke about sexual abuse and being molested and all that stuff, were you ever sexually harassed or sexually assaulted?
Jeez, yes, stuff. It says really going deep.
No, but that's a yes or no question.
Well, I'm just gonna plead the fifth on that
one. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can.
Hi, Claire Samiru. Welcome. Join in, and listen. Yes, sir, is putting me on the stand. She's asking me some questions that are really like deep and personal per se. Me, she's not like generalizing. She's just deep and personal. Liana have crying face. Why, Liana?
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Huh?
She said, "I'm so sorry for your loss."
Oh, the miscarriage. Yes. Yeah, okay, it happens, and a lot of times women go through miscarriages. Yeah, that's what I come to learn. I used to be very sad about it, but then I realized a lot of, especially your first child. Okay, Jackie Brown, welcome. One question. Wait, let me read before because the comments them are going to go up and I'm not going to see them again. No, I wouldn't. It's going to be hard raising the child, but if make not enough dash in a way, so yeah. Okay, yes, you'll be hard with. Okay, you You
I'm going
wasn't
to be the
going
only
to be the
child.
only child. Get over it, Lily. Exactly, Leah. So you were not. I wanted 5 kids. Like seriously, wanted 5 kids.
But it
Thank
didn't
you, Lord. You
happen.
only give
God's
me one.
plan.
Now I appreciate it. Only God. God could save of us. Because sometimes Leah says like 5. Paul says abortion is totally wrong and it's against God's law.
Yes, you guys can ask questions too, Eliana. You can
Yes,
ask
and
a
give your
question if you would
opinion.
like.
Hello, sorry I'm late. No, Claire, you just actually come in. You maybe this is the third question we're on. So yeah, you really didn't miss too
Mm,
much. But the religious education question that went out,
I mean, it's pinned there, so you
it's
can
pinned at the
see it.
bottom. Yeah, it's pinned, so you should be able to see it.
Who
Who
were
were
the
the first
first?
apostles called to follow Jesus? Yeah, it's at the top for us, but it's at the bottom, I think, for you guys. All right, Kenora Wilson, Lily, what will
You'll be
you be
studying in
studying in
college.
college?
I am studying journalism currently, right now in college. Yeah.
That's why we're kind of doing all of this on YouTube and stuff because I got to get this girl out of her, shyness. But
Comfort zone.
listen,
I'm
comfort
not
zone.
even
But
shy.
the thing about it is,
I'm just in my little box.
listen, guys. The thing about it, I thought journalism have to do with in the camera, in front of the camera and stuff. But with her case,
I mean, it depends really.
you're gonna be doing like traveling.
Well,
You're gonna be
the
writing
part the
mostly,
part of
right?
journalism that I want to focus on is mainly like photojournalism and travel and being a travel journalist, as in people that go abroad and take pictures and um
Okay, okay, all right. So the thing is, let me say this, guys. There's not gonna be a question that
won't what.
that I'm not comfortable if I'm not comfortable with that I will put out there. No, I know there's certain things that are personal that I will just keep to myself that I'm not putting out there. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Yes,
look, you
go
forgot
ahead.
what I was talking about.
No, like the kind of journalism.
Kind
The
of
thing
thought.
is, guys, that's why I do YouTube because I want Elias, as I said, to be comfortable in front of the camera. But for the first freshman year, right now, I see you doing a lot of like
Yeah, right
photography
now I'm
and
doing a lot of multimedia kind of thing, which is like
right.
photography, videoing, and
So as
mainly that.
Kenora says, what you're studying, you're gonna be a journalist. You're studying
Yeah, that's
journalism.
basically I'm journalism.
Major.
I'm
You're
majoring
major.
in journalism.
Right. All right. Let's
Hold
see.
on.
Face Well Beat by Chin. Okay, that's Scoochie. Hello, Scoochie. Welcome. I don't want the questions are going up so fast. Paul Wellington. Well, if you just found out before it comes to where a baby is formed, okay, I think we passed that question, right?
About abortion.
Then you can do something about it. But when you see a formation, okay, so you're talking about the abortion. Peter John Bowes. Okay, ILLR there. Okay, yes.
Hi.
Peter, thank you
Peter
for joining. I'm gonna be
Bowes.
calling you guys. I know who you are, but I'm gonna be calling you by your social media name.
Who named Peter G?
Who asked that? Who named Peter
Peter
Chin?
John.
Well, no one get me in a mix up. Every week gonna come from me live, no one get me in a mix up.
It's funny because
Do you know who that is?
of course I know who that is.
Okay,
But the funny
good.
thing is though, is like
She want to use one name and then he asking about her.
No, but he
Ask her. She will tell you. Ask Peter Chin who she is. When no come over my life, come mix up on the set over here. Okay. Here. All right. Let's see what. Well, it has been now become testimony. I was more than once. Thank God it didn't make me out. But then okay, so you're putting it out there. Okay. The side effects varies. Okay. So we might need to invite.
Okay. Anyway,
Marie Express.
Yeah.
Empress Marie to come and want to be our guest one day to talk about molestation and all that stuff because it become your testimony and you're not afraid to talk about it. For me, I'm not gonna be talking about it, answering yes or no. I'm just gonna skip that question.
Okay.
All right.
Next question.
Brown man wanna know where our baby's from.
Where babies from?
Where babies come from?
Your womb, your belly.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, Jamaican way of talking. Always talk with your hands. Okay. Peter Chin, who you be? Okay, yeah, Peter Chin, answer that question. Somebody want to know who you are, Peter Chin.
Okay, that's no question. Next.
Okay.
Back to
Jackie answer.
Mix up, mommy. All right,
go. Let's go.
We're going back on track, man. We have other people here watching.
I know, but I want to hear it. I'm listening to the question. Go. What's the question? What's the question?
Just another mix up some mommy.
Go
Let's
on.
go, man. Okay, the next question is
Next
we're
question.
gonna release the tension and the heavy talking about so much stuff.
Okay, bring it down a notch.
Yes.
All right, let me get comfortable. Since I'm
Okay.
in my bed room, let me get comfortable.
What advice would you give to your younger self at age 20, age 30, and age 40?
Okay. So what advice? Okay, so that's like a three-part question. What advice would I give to myself at age 20? All right, at age 20, I would say get as much education as you can at age 20.
Okay.
Definitely. Get as much education as you can. Go to whatever college, get all the degrees that you want to get, all your masters,
So basically
get
you
whatever
say,
doctorate, just
so
get it while
basically
you're
you'll
young.
say sky is the limit.
Well, I'm just saying to my younger self
Yeah,
at
that
age
but that
20,
ends if you wanna like
that's what I would do. I would tell my younger self, get that out of the way. Don't wait until you're older to do it.
Okay.
Don't, get those education going.
All right, what about
Okay,
you
at the age of 30, I would tell myself at the age of 30 that I should not stress myself out so much, worrying about how I'm going to pay this bill. Like, yeah, I would tell myself not to stress myself out too much because don't worry, God got you. Your bills are going to be paid, you know? At the age of 40, which is not,
still recent.
which is recent. Let's just say that at the age of 40 is recent. I'm gonna tell that 40-year-old girl, it's now time for you to enjoy life. Okay. So the worries about raising kids, no more. Don't listen to you guys. Don't worry about the whole somebody just text, and that's why I don't look at my phone. I'm not gonna look at my phone.
Put the phone down if I turn it over.
Okay. No, but I need to maybe look at my phone. Somebody might want to say something to me. Okay. The thing about it, if you guys have a comment, I'm gonna say it like this. I don't care what the comment is.
Wait, hold on. If you guys have a comment, please comment under this box, this section.
Yes.
Box where it's
guys,
here.
Listen, let me tell you.
At the bottom, please.
At the end of all this live, YouTube is not gonna keep these comments right here, and that's why we're trying to read it as we go along. I'm up for any comment. I don't care what you guys want to tell me or what you guys want to say. Say it. Tell me. Listen, your eyebrow need done. Next time I'll get it done next week for you, okay? Anything at all you guys want to tell me, tell me. Compliments preferably though. Anyway, I'm here, I'm comfortable, I'm relaxed, I'm in my house, I'm good. All right? Next week I may be doing something different. Anyway, and yes, literally I'm hoping. Anyway, let's do this. Why you and Lily look alike? Okay. No, I really don't. Lisa don't really look like me.
Really don't.
You'll be surprised. She look like her dad. Okay, Lisa. What did Nunun write? Janika.
That's how 2020 coming with it.
I don't see what Janika wrote. So anyway. Did you see Janika's comment? I don't see Janika's comment.
No, she said. Next. We'll go to that now, man. Back to this question.
You guys are holding up our life. Okay. We should be focusing on the question that Leasta is asking me. Okay, so did I answer your question? What would I have told my younger self when I was 20, 30, and 40? Okay, at 40 right now, I'm going to be living. That's it.
Okay, next question. What do you want your funeral to be like?
My funeral. Should I say it? I mean, I did tell you. Like,
you could like leave it privately.
Like I did tell you though, privately
because
already.
when you think about it, next thing you know, God forbid, you die sooner or later.
Well, I can tell you guys literally, I don't want that whole setup thing that they do. People come at your house and they party and drink and eat, I don't want that. I mean, I don't see the reason for that.
My
My
thing
most
is, though,
important thing is that my soul is at rest when I go.
and you know what I realized.
I know what you're asking me. A funeral is like a coffin.
No, you mean like how would you want your, I guess, memorial or funeral to be planned out? Like, you know, basically that's the
And that's
question
something I
I'm
need to
asking.
update in my will. Guys, it's important for your children, especially with her being the only child, know what to do afterwards, where, you know, you need to go. I always say I want to be like in Jamaica, but after I thought about it, I was like, does it really matter? It doesn't really matter to me. So I already told her what she needs to do, and I think you know what to do. But then afterwards, whatever you want to do after, that's fine. But I could definitely tell you guys, I do not want this. And if you guys do that, I might come back and haunt you. I don't know. But I don't want nobody come and do no singing and no set up what they call a Jamaica and eating and
Or
these
nine
what they
night.
call nine. Yes, I don't think I would want that. I don't want that.
You wanna
I don't want
drink
that.
Manish
But
water?
the memorial
Yeah.
thing where people come together and talk about me,
Would you want that?
I don't
Memorial?
mind that. Like I don't
'Cause, like,
mind that.
you wouldn't be like a body there. It's just like pictures.
Yeah, I don't
and-
mind that. Yeah, like if
To
it's a
me, I
picture
don't
right
understand.
there.
I don't understand what's the difference between, like, what's the need for having a funeral if you have a memorial? Like, what's the really purpose? Cause like not
We don't know. We don't know why. Some people like funeral, they like the celebration.
something
Some
like
people like
asking,
that, so you give them that. All right. So let's see if I'm missing any question before you go on to the next one. Nia, big up, my friend. I'm missing a lot
Nia's
of stuff,
here.
aren't I? Okay, Nia Fun Hype. You look so cute. Thank you, Nia. Hi, Auntie. Hey,
Read
Nia.
down.
Hey, Nia. Oh, yeah, I'm reading actually from bottom go up. That's not good. Okay, so I got that. Yes. Uh, the dead have no power. Janika said the dead have no power. The dead have no power. Okay. Uh, let's see. Okay. So thank you guys, those that are logged in. I appreciate you guys.
Leona just said, we're mostly watching what? We're mostly watching Auntie Lisa here and Lily nails. What's up with my nails?
What's up with my hair? What is my? You guys want me to put a band, a tie on my head, or a hat or something? I could do that for you guys if you guys are more comfortable doing that. Majority carries. Let me know if you want me to put on a hat. Listen, guys, I cut my hair and it's growing back, and I'm very comfortable with the whole natural thing that's going on. Next week, when you see me, I'm gonna tell you it might be in a different hairstyle, a different location. You never know. So you see me right now. If me decide to get up and just tie up my hair, just accept me for who me is. That's just how I am. This is me. I can't change. All right. Anyway, Liana's showing shades. I know Liana is such a shady girl. And now Nia joining, which is gonna be even worse. And of course, Nia get it from her mother Tracy. Okay. Over here, no safe. I'm even tell you, listen, when you decided to go on live and you decided to have discussion and have people discuss things with you, it is not safe. I'm telling you. They're gonna ask all kind of questions, they're gonna say all kind of things.
I'll go and study Lisa here, Mel.
Who? Who's this?
You want to put on a hat, man?
Why? You guys not used to seeing me with my short haircut like this? Alright, I'm gonna put on my hat. Or you want me to tie my headphone? I'm gonna put on my hat.
Next video, you guys have to deal with
Tracy phone. Tracy.
Okay, next question. Next question.
Okay, go ahead. There's no question there for me to answer.
Okay, the next question is, have you ever had a one-night stand? Or what are your thoughts?
You guys are cracking me up. All right, let me give you guys what you want. I'm a pleaser. I'm going to put a hat on. I'm going to put that on. Hold on. Hold on for the question. This is supposed to be juicy questions. Okay, you hear people talking. It's the hear for me. It's yes.
It's a bird nest for me. Yo, y'all is a mess.
You guys is a mess.
That's what I'm saying, right? Be proud of your hair.
I am.
Shucks. Anyway, any questions for me, guys? Anything I need to fix? My nails? My hair?
Yes, I don't have a spot.
We should have like a dance
You feel
contest.
better? You feel better?
I mean, do look much
You
better.
feel better? Who feel better now? This was my hair. I decided what I want to do with my hair and my head. All right. See, I'm here to please. I am here to please.
Not the cat.
What else is the problem? No?
Not the cat.
Take it off. No, I'm good. If I take this hat
Okay.
off, I'm just gonna tie up my hair. I'm gonna look like one African. No, I'm gonna look like that. No. Anyway, next question.
All right. Next question is.
Family. Jesus, you can't live with them and you can't live without them. I want to relax back a little bit. Yeah, it's better that way.
Oh,
You gotta do it like that. No, you're pushing it too
I
far.
don't know why
Leave it
you
like
why you
that.
even
Leave
move
it like
on
that.
in first place, mommy?
That's fine, right there. We're good. This feel like we're gonna be too far away.
Back to the question that I asked before that she
Yeah.
didn't hear because of the festiveness over here and the comment
I know me
section.
can't see.
I
Me
mean,
put on my
down there.
glasses now.
Okay. Anyway,
No, I can't use my phone and read the comments.
have you ever? No, because you're not gonna focus, mommy. Come now.
Me focus.
No, you're not.
We can't see so far. That's why I push it up a little bit because you push it away too far. All right, here we go. Much better.
Okay. The question is.
Wait, let me
The
catch my
question
breath. Let me
is-
catch somebody and comment that we are going here. So
Oh,
right there.
Jesus, man.
Over here, festive. It looks weird. So some want me if it put the hat on, some want me if it do without the hat. You see, next time this is what I'm gonna do. Please myself. See, I know the story of the man and the little boy who have a donkey and he tried to please. I learned that message. I learned that story from Jamaica. And the man tried to please everybody in pass until he lost the donkey. Sometimes he carry the donkey because some people say how wicked him, a man in Sunday on the donkey. In try to carry the donkey. And the donkey eventually run down the river and drown and he end up not have a donkey. So me know a life lesson, you know. Me know a life lesson. We can't please nobody. We can't please nobody.
Oh,
Some
good
want me to
night.
keep the hat on, some
Good
people want me
night,
to take
Auntie
it off.
Chinan. How are you?
Chinan, you missed the whole thing, girl. It was all about me here. After yesterday, I asked me some nice, deep, personal questions. Tracy, and who else? Jackie. Janika was laughing too. It was all about me here. I mean, it was a Chinelo that dab me up too, you know. Chinelo that dab me up too.
Okay, next.
Can we get back to the juicy
I
questions?
need to ask you that in a moment because honestly.
Yeah, but me know I miss no questions. Depends on what each age group he or experiencing his experience.
It's like,
I'm
no,
not
man.
sure what question
Listen,
that
put on
was.
your hat. No, Fred said put on the hat, then it said take off the hat.
Then if we take off this hat, yeah, guess what? At time I go tie up my head. I'm gonna look like one African. And when me come back looking like an African.
We don't have time
But
for the
me
various
can't
looks right now.
please or no.
We don't have time for the various looks right now.
Okay.
So now back to this segment that we're doing, the juicy questions, and I'm asking my mother. Yeah.
Me not take off the hat. So
Yeah.
nobody ask me about the hat. Come tell me if you go put on hat, I'm put on hat.
Okay, anyway. What? See, I don't even know what question I'm asking.
You asked me the 10,
Have
the
you
20.
ever?
Wait, no,
you,
I tell you.
No, let me just tell you.
20, 30,
Have,
and 40.
no,
that was the last
not,
question
no,
I answered.
No.
What was the last question?
Last question was, have you ever had a one night stand?
No, I never answered that.
Exactly, because you were paying attention to the comments.
Oh.
Anywho.
Yes, Terry, and that's true. African look is a good look. Next time I go come, I'm go tie me hair up. You know what? I'm going to buy some wrap. Why is everything become a problem now?
Just look, let me see. Probably you should just like lift it up because they want to see your eyes.
Okay, there's my eyes. You guys can see my eyes now? Who never wants to see me? Who never see my eyes? Oh, me not take off my hat just to show Chinan. You see, you, Tracy, you're wicked. Anyway, we need the natural look. Of course, the natural look. Me I go for me. Tell people can me come to me here, me cut off me here, leave the hat. Ask me the question. You're here to ask me the question. Next time I go do my life.
Sorry, no problem. I'll ask the questions. This will just be an interview and done, right?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever had a one night stand, or what are your thoughts on a one night stand?
Okay. Have I ever have a one night stand? No, I've never had a one night stand. I know what a one night stand is. So don't ask me what a one night stand is. I know what a one night stand
For
is.
those who don't know, a one night stand is basically having like sex with somebody one time that one night and that's it. No communication afterwards.
What are you saying,
No
Peter Chin? Are you
communication.
saying you have a two night stand? You said two nights. Two night stand?
2 nights.
Okay, so
2 nights.
that's what it means. You meet somebody for the
One night
first time,
stand
right?
is just that one night you guys had sexual intercourse.
No, I don't think that's what
and
it
then
means.
yes, it is. It's
You meet somebody for the first time
and you guys have
intercourse.
yes. And
Yes,
then after
that's
that,
it.
you guys don't talk. You guys don't know each other again.
Oh, that's what a one night stand
That's
is.
what a one
Okay.
night stand.
No, I've never done that with anybody. Like when it come on to certain things like that, I'm very personal, so I would not suggest for anybody to go do that. That is not good. If you have not read the book that Steve Harvey put out there, sometimes you have to make a man wait 3
days.
months, 90 days exactly. So if you want a man to respect you, let them wait long. The longer they wait, the more they will respect you. Take it from me.
Period.
Okay, good.
Okay, so
yeah, we have to be careful because remember Liana and Nia, the kids them are watching.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so we have to be careful. You can talk about things, but you have to talk about it in like a decent way.
Okay.
Right. That's why I told you, like no bad word or nothing like that. Right. Yes, Sister Mary, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna get the African wrap next time. When I cut my hair, that's what I should have done is get African wrap, which I'm going to get.
Who was some? Jesse said you said you never did a one night.
No, I never did a one night. Okay. When Sonia teach you know, Sonia the over there, no go tell Sonia to join in if you not go call Sonia name.
She doesn't pastor over here.
Which pastor is over here?
Oh my god.
Pastor over here too. Yes, I mean we're having an open discussion. We're keeping it PG-13, not PG-18. Chinan. PG-13. We're trying to keep it PG-13. Okay.
Well, that one to chime in.
Okay, you wanna say anything, Paul? Please go ahead. Feel free to chime in. What chime in what case? The 50th, the one night stand thing? Yeah, Paul, go ahead and chime in. Okay, yes, this is PG-13. We're trying to keep it. Okay, all these comments that you guys are making are not gonna be over here. Maybe that's the reason why YouTube doesn't keep them there, because people make all kind of funny comments.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Chadwick Cooper. Is Chadwick the pastor? Pastor Cooper is present.
Pastor Cooper.
Chadwick. Thank you for joining in.
It's lovely to have you here, Pastor Cooper. Lovely.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Next question is: have you ever done drugs?
No. I don't even have to think about that. I've never done drugs. Drugs in the sense of like cocaine, marijuana.
We have to get into specifics.
Yes, like I've never done drugs.
What drugs are. And no, she has not done it.
Thank God. I knew that I was not supposed to do drugs. Some people might not agree with me that marijuana is drugs.
Marijuana.
Yes, so if you are not in agreement that marijuana is drugs, you could comment in the comments. Weed.
Marijuana.
Yes, is marijuana, which is the same as weed, is that considered drugs? Some people think. For them to answer? Yes, that's a question for you guys. Okay, do you consider, because when I was voting the other day and I flipped the paper on the back,
they asked if you want to
legalize marijuana. I don't know if Leasta did vote, but I did not legalize marijuana in New Jersey. So sorry, some of my family member them who did want me to vote for it. Me never vote for
Okay, next.
Unless it's like for medicine, which I would think. Like, no comment on that. I can't comment no more on that. But yeah.
Okay. Have you ever
continue with the questions, please?
Have you ever
wait, high grade? Chadwick said it's high grade or weed. Is the healing of the nation, Sister Lisa. How does it heal you, Chadwick? Tell me, how does it heal you? High grade. How does that heal you? Or Nadia, weed. What you guys get out of it? All right. Next question. What number are you on?
Have you ever been?
Why is somebody hastening me, Pablo? Why are you rushing me to continue with the questions?
For
What are we
those who don't
discussing that's not
know,
right?
Mr. Pablo
Lisa, it
is
is to do healing. It's to heal you. Heal you how? Heal you how? But some people say it's medicine. Some people say it's medicine. Check my neighborhood Rasta. Oh, okay. They're talking to each other. It's a drugs. Okay, Samari said it's a drugs, a medicine, or other substance which has a
period.
physiological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body.
I mean,
So,
but
but
then
my
remember,
question
but then
is, though, if you smoke it,
yeah, I was about to say
which
that
you're
you could, you
inhaling
can
the
also.
smoke, is that right or is that wrong? Question for Pablo. Question for Sister Marie.
Is that
Who
wrong?
else?
Is that wrong to inhale
Exactly,
the
the
marijuana
marijuana.
compared to drinking it? Because you could also drink.
Yeah, another Terry say ganja is a drugs. The drugs. Well, drugs as in the sense of prescription, or drugs as in the sense of like what coke and them stuff they do to you. Because cocaine is cocaine the same as coke? Is cocaine the same as coke?
I guess
Cocaine is the same as coke, right?
yeah.
That's the kind of drugs that we're talking about. Not drugs that you get prescription for at the doctor's office.
Prescribed.
Right. So if marijuana is prescribed and it's a medicine, then I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you inhale it and you use your nose as a chimney, I don't really think you should do that. Okay, that's just my opinion.
Okay, the next question is, have you ever been drunk? Have you ever, digest liquids, intoxicated liquids, and you got
Yes. When I was teenager.
off of what exactly?
Okay. So no, not Smurf.
Red label.
Okay, so because I told you the story
wine. Red label wine.
Okay, I'm not a drinker. I cannot drink in the first place. If I drink half bottle of anything, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. Wait.
Doesn't say what's right off exactly.
No, listen.
Not even swear.
Listen.
Red label wine.
Listen, guys. When I was my mom, that's before she turned a Christian, she owns a little. And my sister Claudine could tell you this because me and Claudine used to run the liquor shop. The liquor shop out in the town in Mandeville. And she sell all kind of stuff there. Red label wine, all kind of drinks. And one day me take one of the red label wine. You know, like men would come up and they want to buy you something to drink. And so me want a red label wine. So I took a red label wine, not knowing it's not like grape juice, but it tastes like grape juice to me. And I drank the red label wine off. And I was in my, like, I don't know if I was 15 or 16, but when I drank that, I got up the next day. I didn't feel good. I told myself, never again would I ever drink anything with alcohol in it because it was not a good feeling. And ever since then, I even tried to drink a half bottle of wine cooler and I still can't even finish the bottle because I feel kind of, what you call that, high. I kind of feel
what
drunk in a way,
like lightheaded.
Lightheaded, yes. So I don't do it. I don't like the feeling of not knowing myself. So I don't do it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do a lot of things where a lot of people do. All right.
Liana, are you sure it wasn't sparkling water?
All right. So okay.
Next question.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever cheated or have you ever been cheated on? Part 2 question.
Jeez.
Have you ever been cheated or have you ever cheated? Both. You can say yes to both. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Or you could also say, yes.
Well,
no,
I mean,
no.
I don't. Let me just answer the last part of this question. Raise your hand if you have never been cheated on.
If you have
never been cheated on. I do believe that majority of people have been cheated on by their girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, or whatever
I feel like everybody have experienced that kind of
one way or the other.
situation.
Laying with somebody or laying with somebody doesn't mean that's the only way you cheated on them.
But there's silence.
Ask Brownman. Brownman, answer yourself. Who are you? These are
Everyone
my
cheats, everything
subscribers,
happens.
guys. Why does everybody come in my comment? You don't have to know who they all are. Shanann.
But what you're saying,
Anyway,
you're saying,
if okay, so the thing is, I
you're saying
believe that
everyone,
majority of people were cheated on.
majority of people has I feel like experienced that kind of situation.
Yes, I do
Because
believe
there are
that.
people that have been been unappreciated and you know not valued like how they should be, and sometimes left for somebody else.
Exactly.
So you're basically answering saying that you have been cheated on. Now, what about you cheating? As in the roles are flipped and backwards and turn around.
Well, let me say it this way. I will not say when I did the cheating. Wait.
I just looked on the comments.
Kyle from Maxfield. Okay. When you never did them. Or when you never did with them. You would have been somebody.
But exactly right.
You never
Even
did with
we,
them.
oh my god, that's the worst. Yo, have you guys ever got played by somebody that you wasn't with? Like you guys were never together, but somehow
How did they play you?
them playing you, them
How
just
did they
like
play you?
took you for a joke, but you guys was never together. It's like that's the worst kind.
I don't get it.
Okay,
Because nobody can play me if I'm not with you. How are you going to play
no,
me?
but like, okay, have you like
This American
alright,
talk. So
have
the
you guys?
Jamaicans that are watching
Oh my god.
played me in the same thing what we're discussing, which
Okay,
is cheating.
okay, look here. Have you ever like? Have you ever? Wait a second. Have you ever? I'm not gonna say be with somebody, but you ever like talk to somebody and but it's like not official, so you guys are not
Talk
officially
facility.
dating.
The fun. You can really talk wisdom. Chadwick said you must talk facts. Look why you talk
Well, of
wisdom.
course, talking
What do you mean
wisdom.
by Chadwick?
Oh,
Like
knowledge
you
and
been
wisdom
played
over
by
here.
somebody that you wasn't with?
No, yeah,
That
like
thought you and them were
honestly.
together, but you were not
Or
with
I
them?
suppose you and a person was getting to that process, getting into like getting to be with each other, and then somehow things just change and them go left when you go right. It's like that doesn't. I don't. That's being played by somebody that you wasn't even with. Like
Okay. Maybe I'm kind of
more than
old school,
heartbreak.
so I'm not really like getting the whole thing what Leah is saying. That
Okay. You know how you used to read mommy. When you date somebody, you actually date the person. You know,
I'm committed. I'm in a relationship. I'm not over there,
okay,
over
but
here, over
no,
there.
but you have to understand. Look, in the 21st century, right, mommy? You know how maybe back in your days, you go from knowing each other, you guys meet, and then you guys date, and then you guys get married, and then you have picnic. You know,
Right.
Us now, we talk,
Right.
and then we still talk, and then and then we
yes,
date,
Lily,
and then
still lost Lisa.
and then
I have lost. It's like I don't get that part.
Okay, look.
How can somebody play me and them really were not together?
Have you ever been in a situation with somebody where like you guys not make it official? Like, you don't say, okay, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, and with that. But so like you guys not there yet. So while you're in the process of getting there, something go wrong. And
you know, it says 1 hour since we're here.
To go.
All right, it's interesting. We have a couple more minutes and we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, go ahead. We can do over hour. We can go as long as we want. It's hours. All right, go on, make your point. But I don't have to really get this. The whole point is
all right.
Like
we're basically talking about being cheated on and also being the one who's doing the cheating.
Right.
Giving the bond.
Yes, but if you and somebody's not together, how can they give you a bond? How can they
basically all right.
they bond you?
Look here, right? Okay. So okay. There's in 21st century now, right? There's a process before you can actually date the person. You have to first talk to the person. You guys are talking for more
Lily
than
is talking
a
of
couple
experience.
Weeks.
All right, Lester, go ahead.
You're talking for
yes, go ahead. No, me understand. Okay, so you're talking to somebody.
When you have that part where you're getting to know somebody.
Right.
That's the stage that talking is. So it's like that could be for months. That could be for years.
How could you be talking to somebody just for months like that?
That kind of.
And you're not dating.
Time, you're not dating. Like you and a person to take pictures together. You and a person don't go all like that. Maybe like 1 or 2 dates ago.
Okay.
But you guys don't do anything like that. You guys just like keeping each other's company until things are official. You understand? Until you say, okay, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, during that process now of talking to the person and getting to know them, suppose they decide to not talk to you anymore. Things just done, things just cut off, and then go find somebody else. That's that's basically, being cheated on while you and the person was even together.
Okay, I think me understand that a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, but I've never had
But
that
have you
situation
okay, but
because
besides
you can't play me. This is what I still keep saying is that you can't play me because me and you wasn't dating. If me and you talk and you decide to step out and go be with somebody, it's not to me. It's not cheating.
no, that's not cheating. That's
Yes,
different from cheating. But
because
it's,
me and
it's
you
similar
is not
because
talking.
it's similar because it's like you guys both were supposed to be on that same page of getting there, of actually being with each other,
Right.
and then that other person just kind of fell back and just say, you know what, I'm not on the same track with you. We're gonna do things different. You understand?
Okay.
So it's kind of like breaking up with somebody or being cheated on, but look a bit different because you still have the advantage to say, we wasn't together, so I can still be a G. I can still go and do my thing, and be a city girl. You
I think I
understand?
understand what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit, but it's
So,
just never happened to me where
but no,
I'm talking to
I
somebody and
haven't.
then we like okay break off and think it was something
No, but
going.
that's not really the question that I was asking you. The question that I was asking you was, have you ever
No,
been
I
cheated
got you. I
on?
answered those questions. Like,
Okay,
yes, I
you
have been
answered the fact
cheated
that you have
on.
been cheated on,
I
but you
have been
haven't. You
cheated
didn't
on.
answer the fact that have you done the cheating though.
I did say yeah. Like, and I said I'm not going to discuss when, where, how. That's
Hold
it.
on, let's look at
Like
these
I said,
comments.
yes.
So.
I'm just not going to say is it in Jamaica, is it up
Hold
here or
on.
whatever.
These comments though.
All right. So, you have more questions?
Lisa term. You both are courting. You think it's exclusive, but then he did. Yeah, that's a better way to say that, Sister Marie.
Okay.
Spoken like a true expert. What do you mean, brown man? Spoken like a true expert. Auntie, my father don't allow me to date. So in our perspective, how Liana? How old are you again? How old is Liana? Liana need to go to like I'm reading.
Yeah, he's very intelligent.
She is honestly
she's advanced. She's
very
learning
mature.
stuff. Then going on what 13 now, I think.
No. I mean, Latina.
How old are you,
13.
Liana?
Who's older, Latina?
I think they're almost the same age.
Sound like you've been there,
Okay,
done
so that's
that.
21st
I mean,
century.
I've had a little experience of my own. Yeah. I mean, I have.
This is Q&A for me.
Yeah, and it's a Q&A for you, but them also interacting with
yeah.
me. I'm also your guest,
Yeah, but I don't think they're asking you any question. Are
Sound
they?
like you've been there, done that.
Okay, so that's it, brown man. Brown man never asked you. He's telling you. It sounds like you've been there, done that.
But I'm not the truth, though. So it's like, well, I've had my experience, yes, but I haven't been the one to go left. I mean, I've always been the one to be on the same page, and then other people come and then decide to interrupt that and then go about their business.
So they left you.
I mean, I've never been, played or whatever. Like I'm a G. But the thing is, though, yeah.
Okay.
Some people don't
understand.
understand.
That is 12 and you're 1 year older than her. Okay.
You're 1 year older than her. Oh, yeah, so you're,
do the match.
you're
She's
about to be
13,
13.
I told you.
So you're 13, I should about to be 13.
Okay.
Wow.
The boy is supposed to hurt. Okay. Anyway, that was the last question. Or you got one more
we have a lot more questions. We're
okay,
stalling here, man.
Go ahead. I'm here answering them. I told you guys I'm going to answer them, or if it's too personal and I don't want to, then I'll go left.
Okay.
Go left.
The next question is, what do you still think? What was your high school experience like?
What was it? Do you still think?
We'll go back to that.
Oh, you're gonna go back? You sure?
Yeah. What was your high school experience like?
I think I glimpsed that one. Do I still love you?
Did you guys hear that one?
I didn't hear it. I bet you Janika hear it. All right, go on.
Okay. So the question was, what was your high school experience like? Now, I have been through high school, graduated last year, So
you asked
now
me
I'm
the question,
asking you,
yeah.
What was your high school experience like? I believe you was in that transition from Jamaica to America during that time.
No, I graduated high school in Jamaica.
Oh.
Yeah, I graduated high school in Jamaica. I went to Beaumont Comprehensive College, they call it at that time, even though it's not a college. It's a high school. It was a private high school.
Mm-hmm.
What was my high school days like? Well, I never dated in high school like the guys from my school. Like I was more of like I didn't date it. My mom was too strict for me to date anyway. If we're gonna talk about juicy question or stuff like that.
Hey,
Are you hearing my
Amy.
answer?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Love from over here.
Okay, so in high school, I never dated anyone from my high school because we were the same age, and for some reason, I'm always led to a much older person.
You know, honestly, I feel like that whole dating guys that we go to school with, I don't like that either. You know, like you either have to be a little older.
This was my question. Like,
I kind of see little similarities here. You know,
Hush Brown man.
No, but no, I mean like you could be a little older, but I will also narrow the
Let me answer it. Let me answer
okay,
it.
okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so what I'm saying, you asked me what was my experience in high school
Yeah.
was.
Not even just like about relationships, but also like
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
were
get
you
to
the
that
mean
part.
girl, or were you like the
like,
nerd girl? Were you the
all right, let me tell you how I was in high school, just in case any of my high school
colleagues?
Yes, colleagues are watching.
High school
I'm
colleagues
not
out there?
going to lie. Form one, like I would say like one good friend, great friend from first form, and we graduated right up to fifth form, and we remained friends. Okay. Um, there was nicknames that I was given in high
So they
school.
bullied you?
So I wasn't bullied. I don't consider it bullied, but I was given a nickname of Miss Upsy. Yes, Miss Upsy meaning like somebody
Like
who
you're
is always up in
everything.
everybody. Yes, and
Yeah.
everything. I used to run track. As much as you see how big I am, I used to be number one
Yes.
athlete
So
in
them
my
long,
school.
skinny
Yes.
legs.
I went to Kingston and I run and I represent my high school. Just in case some of you guys didn't know that, I did that 4x4 relay and 100 sprint. That's me. I used to do that. As I said, I never talked to anybody in my high school, but I was always that friend that have a friend on the right that is smart and a friend on the left that is not so smart, and I'm usually like right in the middle. So I'm neither like dunce, and I'm neither like bright.
Yeah,
like I'm not the brightest one, but I'm not the duncest one. So I'm usually in the middle.
Yeah.
And so I usually have two friends. Always, I wouldn't say compete for my attention, but sometimes if I hang out with this friend, and I grew up realizing that I have two friends when I get older and come to America, that one want my attention here and one want my attention here. And sometimes both of them don't get along.
You're always stuck between.
And so I'm stuck in the middle.
You're always like.
But I know how to like not make. I know how to make sure that doesn't cause any conflict. But in high school, I was not bullied. I wasn't being bullied. I was cool. I was chill. I could like seriously say that I was one of the students that have all my textbooks. I used to lend out my textbooks to students too, let them go home because they didn't have any, and let them use it and bring it back to me. But I was told by this Christian lady one time at church, and she said, "Don't lend out your textbooks anymore." And I stopped lending stuff. But usually, I have every textbook that I needed from first form right up to I graduated. And then I remember I used to go to It's so funny because you asked me how it was in high school. I have to go to the library to do my homework. Like my last 2 years of high school, for me to pass and get that diploma, I had to go to the library, use these big encyclopedia, which I wish we had Google back then, and do my homework, because coming home, I'm in the country. When we come home, we don't sit down and really get in our book. We're gonna play Dolly House or something. And it's always a lot of kids at the house. Big yard, I always have a lot of children. All right, so that was me in high school. Like I was just cool, chill, and I wasn't this fat. Like I didn't get. I wasn't this always big. Put it that way. Let's see. We still have people here, man. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's see how much question we have left.
The next question is, what are you leaving for me in your will?
I leave it for you in your will. That's like a question that you should be asking millions because we don't talk about that already.
What are you leaving for
Whatever may
me?
have is not just for you.
Okay,
Like,
what are for me?
but
Though?
you
Like, we
don't know, like you
understand
should know that now.
no, but like, we understand we have, thousands of godchildren and thousands
I
of
have
nieces
10
and nephews,
godchildren.
but that
I'm not even
they'll
doing as
have
much
their
as I should be doing for them.
they'll have their side of the way. No one know what's for me.
You don't know until I go.
What's for me though?
You don't know until I go. That's when you read. That's when you get the will. Will. That's when the will is read. You know what this child said to me, guys, one time when I said, Leicester, I think I was just running my mouth off. Maybe it was what 10 or 11. I was like, maybe I should have another child. What do you think about me having another child? What did you say to me?
What did you think I said to you?
What did you say?
I didn't
Tell the
say
people
that.
what you said, Leicester.
I don't remember. But I know you're
Leicester
talking about.
said. Leicester said.
I didn't say, oh, when you leave on gun, you're gonna leave everything for me. So
I don't think you should have any more children because I want everything when you're dead and gone.
No, I didn't say that.
And I told you you're not getting everything because I have got children. Anyway, guys,
So
we have
I guess
went
you have
way
plead the fifth on that
over
one.
our.
You know
Yes,
what
I
I'm
plead the fifth on that one. You're not gonna know.
Last two questions.
You still have more questions?
Yes, you see, it's all this stalling.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Last two questions, okay? Do you still think about a guy in your past?
If I still think about a guy in my past, like my ex,
you could say that, but we don't want to say that. Like, let's just say a guy in your past. It could
like
have
your
been
father,
It could have been my father. It could have been a crush
like
that you
how
had.
think. Like when
in
you say
middle
think,
school.
what are you talking about?
Like
how
do
think?
do sometimes your mind, you somebody else cross your mind.
Right?
Nah, I'm just being extra for the questions. But honestly, I don't want my mother to die.
Oh, thank you, Liana. You see, there's some people that you just love when they end up in your life. Liana say, Auntie, you ain't fat. You just thick with 2 capital C's. Right? Thank you, Liana.
Okay.
All right.
And the last, so you didn't answer the question. Do you
Okay.
still think about anybody in your past?
When you say think, what do you mean?
Like the word it could simply
think.
be like
you just sit down and think about that person?
I don't like you sit down and you ponder.
Well, no, like
I just mean like you suppose you get up, I suppose you're cleaning, and then a person just cross your mind.
Yeah, like the person will come. There's people who come across my mind who have been in my past.
No, I don't mean like people. I mean like
they got ex. Yes, like your father. So that's what you want to know,
Daddy? How you gonna answer?
No, I'm asking you. Like, is that you want me to be more specific?
Yeah, be more specific.
Like, yeah, it's natural because we were still living in the house. So I'm doing something. He might run across my mind. If he come and look for you or come to pick you up or to see you, there he is in my face. So cross my mind. That's what you mean?
Okay. Next question. Last question, actually.
You look like I'm glad Leah says asking me these questions because now I know what I can discuss with her or what I need to talk to her or what we can discuss off here privately. Because you want to know some stuff. You want to know some stuff. You will know some stuff. You know I'm going to tell you them. Okay. So you want to know about sexual harassment, which I never answered. You want to know about Will. You want to know about who I still think about. Like, there's some questions that I might refer back to this tape.
Yeah, off air.
And discuss with you. Yes, I will. All the laughing for. No, you see, the thing about it with Pablo, let me tell you guys, because I don't know Pablo. Okay, well, you should not have kids on your life when certain things are going to be said or discussed. Okay, that's what Pablo said. But Pablo,
no.
Okay, wait, Leicester, don't hit anything yet. Let's see.
Really? You take long for you now?
Well, Lily, you plan to kill her off already?
No.
Okay, so that's wait. Chinan is asking Pablo Dea. Yes, Pablo is here.
No, but tell.
Okay, so tell me, Pablo.
Okay, so I'm assuming that because
so are you guys saying that you cannot discuss about your ex? Like there's no question that come up about ex that we can discuss if your present is
your current partner.
Your current partner is in the present is.
I mean, honestly, I don't think that should be a problem because even so, you guys should have that kind of conversation
Yes.
like with you guys self already, so the person should already know what you've already been through in the
Right. That's
past
why I don't
and
just talk to
whatever.
just anybody, because if you're gonna flare up for
Yeah.
talking about my ex, I would not flare up if you want to talk about your ex. I mean, Pablo, you know we talk about these. We are very our communication is up there. I would think we communicate about a lot of stuff. Anything that comes to mind, we should not be afraid to discuss it or talk about it. Might not be something that me like or something that you like, but we should be able to put it on the table and we can talk about it
Yeah,
and move on.
I agree.
So yes, I mean,
It shouldn't be nothing.
so Chinan, that answer your question. You hear, Lisa? Your daddy? Yeah, it's okay for me to ask about Leaster's dad. Like, that's fine. You know, and Pablo have no problem with that, right, babe? Tell them. Tell them you don't have no problem with that. I don't know what you meant about me, the
Oh,
child
that
name.
was earlier.
Oh, that was earlier, I guess. Babe, they're talking about you. Well, just let them know that you're cool, and you know you don't have no problem with that, because they're thinking maybe you're going to crucify me after me come off of this alive. Yeah, let them know that's not going
Wait,
to happen. We
no.
are strong people.
Okay, Finance, every minute you're deleting story. We're not deleting story. It's like some, I guess, what you're saying in the comments. They, I guess, you said.
YouTube maybe
So
don't
yeah,
want us. They're
they
allowing.
will
They're giving
say
us the option to see your comment or not,
no, not
right?
even that. But sometimes they would automatically restrict it. So it was the message
I'm not
retracting.
sure why they're even restricting it.
Okay, but last question of this juicy question topic. The
Why you want to
last
move on so far?
question
Because what if
is
somebody have another question? Because
nobody's
Chinan been
asking any
talking and
question.
yes, Chinan been saying things and I didn't even realize, and Pablo been chiming in. Go back up, go back up. No, the other way. Come back down. Because you was typing too fast. I just got here. I saw a wee comment. What I missed. Oh, Sister Aretha,
Oh,
girl,
that was a
listen.
lot.
It was a lot of question, a lot of things. You missed a lot. We're about to come off live. You're gonna have to watch this all over. There were questions that Leah asked me, some
Exactly.
juicy one.
Ex
Like,
affiliate.
yes, you're gonna
Oh
have
no,
to watch this,
that's what
girl.
Chinan said. My bad. But I heard what you were saying. Yeah, you might have
What
to
do you mean by
rewatch
ex
it.
affiliator? Me no know. Me kind of slow. Like I felt like I have not really touched on this topic because I
What
felt like we're
topic?
gonna be leaving it
What topic?
as if it's not okay for ex for a present for you to discuss your ex with your present.
I mean, that really wasn't like a question that we asked.
What was the question that you asked me
The
though?
question was I asked, well, do you still think about a guy in your past? And it have to be a specific ex. It could be just somebody
Well,
that
a guy in my
you
past usually would have to be
encountered.
my ex.
Okay, you can say ex then.
Yes, it would have to be my
yeah,
ex.
and then
And there's nothing wrong if you do. You don't get up and just think about him,
yeah,
unless him leave you and you're sorry and you're still
no,
not
but
over him yet.
even so, I feel like okay, there's a thing called like remembrance and memory. Sometimes you do certain things or you hear a certain kind of song or you watch a certain kind of movie and like somebody will cross your mind in that sense. But it's not like you're pondering and thinking of that person and thinking of what you and that person have been through and what you guys done. Nothing like that. It's just like somebody crossed your mind. It couldn't similar how like you have a grandmother and suppose grandmother
I just think, listen, when you're gonna go into adult relationships, just know that you have to be an adult about everything. Know that sometimes there were ex in your life and they're not in your life anymore, and it's okay to talk about them. It's nothing is wrong with that. That's all I'm saying. You have to be adult about everything.
Exactly. Somebody said nothing is
wrong to think about your because there must be good times to remember. Exactly, Terrian. And that's what people don't understand. Relationship is not like always so bad. It could be just one or two little things that just cause on enough they're together. And the thing is, this is how I look at relationship. It's like a book. That life is like a book. So there was this person in my life, and the person is not there anymore. That was chapter 2. Chapter 2 closed and gone. Here's chapter 3. Not that you're gonna pass through different man. That's not what I'm saying. But if you guys realize that you cannot live together, you go your separate ways, because it's better you be alone really than you be with somebody and you're living in misery. That's just my philosophy. I don't know about other people, but I'd rather be alone than live in misery. All right, get up every day and you're just miserable. You don't even want to live. You're just existing. You're not living. That's not how I want life to be for myself. So listen, guys. Sometimes there were some good times, good times you used to have with your ex.
Okay, so some of the
You
comments
know.
them are coming in late, like they talking about the smoking and side effects and stuff like that. Those are from previous um
Oh, because I was like, we're not
um.
discussing weed or we're not
No,
discussing that
it's just that it's
anymore.
coming in a little bit later.
Okay, so they're coming in. Smoking is wrong. Oh, so they're coming in later.
Some of them are.
Okay, I don't know why, but once we come off this live, just to let you guys know, all of these comments are gonna come off. But this is what the live is all about: is that we all can interact and we can discuss amongst each other and talk about things. We don't talk about issues, and that's the problem sometimes with families, or even I don't want to say black or white or stuff. We don't sit down and discuss things together, and so this is an open forum. Is that the right word,
Open
Lester?
platform.
Open platform, yes, forum,
Platform.
where we can discuss about just about anything. So each week that we come here, we're gonna have different topics. So we want everybody to interact and we can freely discuss. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter who is on the live, who is here or who is not here. My sister Chinan, I always say she's mixed up. Not because Pablo is here, I can't discuss about the Asta's dad. He's not here, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about him, of course, because he's not here to defend himself. But I like what Terrian says, that you have to remember that even though that person is not in your life anymore, there were times when you guys had great times together.
Okay, guys, for your
And I tell
information.
Liasta that all the time
Hold on.
about the great times
Hold
me
on.
and your dad had together. Like those times. Like,
Just so you guys know, some of the comments, majority of the comments are coming in late from previous conversations. So just in case you're commenting, we don't see it. That's the reason why. We don't really see it here, and I don't really see it on my phone.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
coming
there's a
in.
lot of comments coming
They're
in
coming a
from
little
in the
bit
beginning
late. Yeah,
question. That's what I
in the
noticed.
beginning. But I want to end this juicy question segment with one last question, and then we're gonna talk about the religious education
Oh, yes,
question
we
that
have
you
to
put
let,
out.
yes, we see who is the winner.
Yeah.
Right.
But one thing before I get to that, everybody who is here right now, comment L. Yeah, comment L. So I know that you guys are here and you guys are still active and you guys are still in the building. Yeah.
Yes. And I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys staying on with us this time. All right. So I see a lot of people up there. So I want you guys, I know you guys, so I want to call you guys' name out. Brown Man is still here. Terrian is still here. Come on, guys, just comment on the L. Oh, no, I remember now what I was going to say. Last week we told them that we're going to have a name for them.
Oh yes, the family.
Somebody did mention El Fam.
Yeah.
El Fam. I don't know how you guys like that. El Fam.
I dig it.
List their fam. List their gang.
If you're here, comment L so we know who is here. We give you guys a shout out.
L is what we need because we don't know if those are not the late comment that are just coming in. So you have to
you
be
guys are here,
L.
we have to know you guys
gotta be
coming.
L. Okay.
L.
So we saw Terrian and we saw Brown Man.
Janika says she's here. Trace says hello.
Yeah, you say you're here, but I want you guys to put the L up. You guys know what L is. Capital L. Doesn't mean you're a loser. It means you're with the L family. Right? L fam. You're L fam. All right. What's up, L fam? How does that sound?
L fam.
You guys got to give me a name. Right. All right. Let's name them so we know who are still here with us. Terrian, Brown Man, Janika, Marie, Liana, Peter Chin,
Marie,
Liana. I said Liana already, right?
Liana says list.
No, list their fam. Liana, you want list their fam? All right, majority carries. So if you say list L fam or list their fam, those are the two that we have so far. Or list their gang. So those are the three.
I'm gonna put up a poll on Instagram.
So yeah, we're gonna do a poll and see what people think.
Yeah,
okay,
guys.
And
we'll come back next live so you guys will know what you know.
And after this live is ended, all right, the comments are not gonna be there. I need you guys to go in and comment and tell me what you guys want to see on the next live. We have ideas. We have a list of ideas, discussions, challenges.
You want to hear how L fam sound like?
Look at this. All this list I have. No, they're not gonna be able to. All this list. All this is stuff that we can discuss.
List there from
like topics and challenges and all of that stuff that we can do. All right, list their family up. I like that. List their family. I do like list their fam.
Means a little bit too much. Miss their
Hmm.
fam, miss their family,
You see
miss
those
their
late comments coming in talking about my hair again. My mom, I want that she please
innocent.
hear how
That's
it
like some, I
sounds.
guess somebody. I think when it's message distracted, that's them deleting it. I think
Message distract. Oh, okay, because
distracted.
I don't know who is
So we're
Fuzzle.
not. We're
Fuzzy
not.
Fuzzy Wonka. Fuzzy Wonka, you deleted your message. Elfam. Elfam. I like Elfam. Oh, somebody say Elfam is lame. Elfam is lame. You have Elfam or Listier fam. You don't like Listier gang?
Again.
Yeah, somebody did mention Listier gang. All right, so we're gonna vote is Elfam or Listier fam. All right. So let's go back up to the top and see who get the correct answer. Before we leave, we want to make sure we tell the person who get the correct answer. We see a lot of people are still here. Or list
I still
gang.
have one more
List gang.
question.
Somebody
I
say
still
list
have one
gang.
more
You
question to
still have one
ask.
more question? Is it people
Yes.
texting you these
No,
questions
I'm
or
here
you
to
have
them
them?
question here. The
Okay.
last
All right,
question.
let's go.
Actually, we have start and
I
have
don't
it
mind.
answer.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I have things to do, but
The last question is, what would you want me to do different than what you have done?
oh. So
You
it's
guys
like me
understand?
talking about something that I regretted that I did that I wouldn't want you to do, right?
Yeah, basically, or what would you want me
Like one of the
to do
main
differently?
thing that I know that I want to teach you how to do is to maintain a good credit score.
Mhm.
Because when I came to this country, what I realized is that, which I think they need to do that from the airport. When you just step in this country as an immigrant, they need to have like a paper that tells you your social security number carries you for the rest of your life. Be careful who you give it to, who you let use it. I mean, people know that social security number is something very personal and private to yourself. But what I meant is like for example you co-sign for people. I would not want that for you. I did that, and sometimes it's not encouraging. Sometimes people do not pay their bill on time.
Mhm.
You co-sign for people and they messed up their credit, not paying it on time, and so it messed up mine as well. I would definitely want you to do some like do that differently. Not that you can't help people, but I would rather for you to have the money and help them financially than for them to mess up your credit. Your credit is something that can carry you a long way even without money. So I wouldn't want you to mess up your credit. And it's not people that's going to even mess it up too. If you could prevent yourself from getting a lot of credit cards in your early years, you should try not to do that. Another thing is if you want to go back to school or go to college, don't put yourself in student loan debt. If
Mhm.
you could help from doing that, try and help from doing that. And young people, let me talk to you guys are in high school or wherever, try to get good grades so you could get scholarships and you don't have to put yourself in that debt where you have to get loans because that's the first place in you putting yourself in debt is student loan. So those are the things that I wouldn't want you to do right now. On a personal level, there's quite a lot of other little stuff that I wouldn't want you to do, but something you have to make mistakes on your own to learn from them because some of those mistakes I learned from. So of course, personal stuff like I want you to settle down and have your head on your body. You know me talk about Jamaican, you know me talk about when me say have your head on your body, keep your focus, know who you are, just respect yourself. Nobody's gonna respect you. You have to respect yourself. Wear your crown good. You know what I'm
Hi,
talking about?
welcome.
Yes. With your head held high. Don't let nobody cause you to hold your head down in shame. So those things, if I've been through them, I don't want you to go through them. And keep company with smart people with wisdom, people who are wise. And maybe that's why I never had like boyfriends my age because I want people who, like your dad, he's older than me. I like people who are smart, right, Pablo?
Knowledgeable.
Yes,
Me too. Me too.
knowledgeable,
I'm not into those.
smart. I like when you can stimulate
Challenging.
my mind. You can
Yeah,
let
you
me
can
think and say, ooh,
teach me things as well, you know.
yes. So you're not gonna talk to no just anybody. You know, those are the things that I would want for you. That like if I could do certain things over again at certain age, I would think twice. But some things I don't regret because it teaches me. You
Mr.
know,
Murray says, set your standards and never lower them for no one and no reason. I
exactly.
agree.
No loans. Yes, self-respect. Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys. So that was the last question. That was the last question. Let's go back to the top. Let me see if I could see the first comments that came in. I'm gonna give the answer and then I'm gonna try to find the first person. I hope I don't miss that. All right. So the question was, Tracy was trying. She was naming some names from the Bible, but you gotta give the right correct answer. And we're still on religious education. I don't know if next Sunday when I do my live, if we're gonna do religious education or we'll just change it up, do something. Our live may be coming from the car, depends on where I am. I may be over by mommy. It depends. Anyway, depends. All right. So the question was who were, which means there are more than one in the first place, so there are two. Who were the first apostles? And we said we're gonna do who. You gotta go back to the top. I want to find the first person who answered the answer correctly. Yeah, don't bring it down to the bottom. Who were the first? I'm gonna say disciples, right? Called to follow Jesus.
So many comments.
And the correct answer was. You keep pressing this.
I
That's
don't
why.
think, can we go
You know what? I. Might have missed the
Wait, hold on. I can do my phone.
I might have missed the first comment at the top. Once you come out of it, sometime it kind of hide. But I think I remember off the top of my head who answered it first. And I hope you don't come at me. I'm gonna stay in live just for 2 minutes to see if somebody else did have that answer. So it was Peter and Andrew.
Should I take a picture?
I should have taken a picture because this is the thing. When I go back up on the live, it's disappear. So if you know that you answer it first, just comment no and say you did answer it. But I think it was Terrian that I saw that answer it as correctly. And it was Peter and Andrew. Okay, Marie says nope. Remember, guys, the comment came in and some of them were coming in late. So if you know who the person is, let me know. But that was what I saw. I remember seeing Terrian. First, Terrian had Simon Peter and another name, and then she changed it, and I saw where she put Peter and Andrew. Who was it then, Sister Marie? Who comment Peter and Andrew? Who was the first person that comment Peter and Andrew? You did? All right. So Terrian and Marie. Terrian and Marie is saying that they were the first two that answer it correctly. I think there were a delay. For some reason, we had that happen to us, I think, last week. So there was a delay, and we prove it tonight. After a while, we start to see a lot of comments coming in, and it was all talking about the weed, which you guys know we passed the weed long time ago. All right. So we gotta decide who is gonna get the gift. Terrian or Sister Marie. Who was the first one to log in tonight?
Antonia. Sunshine Monty.
Yeah, but she didn't answer the question. So it's the question. Oh, wait a minute. I got a screenshot sent to my phone. Whoa. Okay, so no, I saw the first person log in. I got that. But did you screenshot as well the answer when you gave it? Yes, I do see. Okay. Sister Marie, I know you have you as the first person that log in, but I did see Tanya first, right? Sunshine.
Yeah,
That's what we saw on our end that came in first. So maybe sometime there's a little delay, as I said. All right. Apostles or disciples, second you are not sure. Oh girl. See, somebody was keeping screenshot. All right, all right. Okay, if you have the names, okay, this is the part, yes. So we have Paul says James and Peter. Marie said Peter and Andrew.
Yeah.
Peter and Andrew. Okay, Peter and Andrew. I did saw Tisha as well. Tisha did say Peter and Andrew. Simon Peter is the same person. Okay, James. Thank you so much for this screenshot. See, we have to go by what we have. So Terrian, if you had a screenshot and you want to send it to me, you can also do that. But I do have it here. The first person, it says, no, not James and Peter, it's Peter and Andrew, and it was Marie. So Paul says James and Peter. Okay. Do you have Terrian? Terrian says Simon and Andrew, and it was at 7:25. So Marie is the winner. So Marie is the winner that got it. Because I remember you said Simon. That's why I was asking if Peter and Peter and Simon was the same person. And so that's correct. That's right. So Marie is the winner. All right. So Marie, let's see, what time did you answer yours? Marie answered hers at 7:22, and Terrian answered hers at 7:25. So the winner is Marie. All right, guys, I got to go. We have well spent the night, and we'll see each other on my next live. Thank you guys so much for staying up and talking with us. Did you guys enjoy this live? Please go over after we came off and go back in and share and comment and let me know if you guys enjoy. And what was your favorite question? What did you like about this live? What could we have done better? Nobody mentioned about me here, okay? Nobody mentioned about me here. What I could have what we could have talked about more, or what we shouldn't have talked about. I don't think I put anything out there that is gonna kill me. Anyway, let me end this live and I say thank you. And again, I'm gonna end it with what I always say.
I don't
The road.
The road is rough. No,
Yes.
the road is with something like that.
You let me forget now by saying swift.
That kind of way you asked for the first things you just said it.
It's not for the swift, but it's for those that will endure to the end.
To the end.
All right. Yeah. Thank you guys. Take care. It's really nice. Liana, love this. And when Liana comment, Liana said, "No, I love this. I feel like I'm close to the family." You haven't seen us in months, right, Liana?